you want to change the culture of that football club, right? And there's a serious problem with the culture of that football club. Maybe this is the one to say, do you know what? He doesn't play for our football club again. We're making a change. He's on the track. Now, I know it's a big commodity and it's a gamble, but it's a change of direction and a change of culture. Because I would say, if you see this on the outside, on the inside, it's even worse. On the inside, his behaviour around the players is not good for the next generation. And therefore, big decisions have to be made around this player. He's at a crossroads in his career, Jim. We've got a topic later on about respect as former players to talk. I think this guy's a top player, but there's something there that sparks and he's off the pitch. It can't continue. He has to make that decision, otherwise he walks at the end of the season.
We saw these things with players previously. You can never excuse some of the on-field stuff from Roy Keane. You can never excuse what he did to Erling Haaland's father. But notwithstanding it, he was still a fabulous leader and he needed to be pulled in at times. And
he was winning copious amounts of trophies.
Yes, so okay, let me get that right then. So as long as you're winning something, it mitigates your behaviour. And the fact that the squad was good enough to be able to carry Keane when
I think it's lost if he cuts, in the washing a little bit.
I'm all for the hard yards, and I don't think getting rid of Aubameyang was the same comparison because Arsenal didn't miss him and didn't lose anything as a result.
They did. That season he went to Barcelona and scored a hatful of goals. They made the Champions League. Arsenal didn't win the Champions League, but their future was to be a better one.
Everybody knew
there has to be a sacrifice here.
Everybody sat in the studio, and me and Jim being included, forecast that Aubameyang would lift the leg when he went to Barcelona. We all knew it because he'd go and do it in Spurs. What he was doing was creating a polluted environment inside the dressing room that was relatively solidified in certain ways with a new manager.
Impressionable young players.
This is a different dressing room. Now, I don't disagree. The harder yards are that you take control of the situation. So let's get it right. Arteta was being supported by his board. He was supported by his board in the Aubameyang decision. You've got a group of people that didn't employ Thomas Frank, that are not entirely sure about Thomas Frank's future. So he's going to go to them and say, the player that you just signed a 4-year contract on, that we've made captain, I'm going to gesture him.
You're suggesting that, son. You wholeheartedly, they gave Thomas Frank the job.
No, they didn't.
Well, why not? How are you saying this? Do you have inside information that we don't have then?
Yes, I do. Because Daniel Levy and self-evident information.
He's not there anymore, is he? So what's he going to do?
So my point is, don't be so bloody stupid then. Daniel Levy's not there, and neither is Paratici. They were the two.
So he's exposed now because he's gone.
Yes, I do. I think he's absolutely got no allies there.
Well, maybe he's better off without him.